Yo, what's going on? It's Langston. Yo, give me a second. I'm trying to do a lot of things at one time. I'm almost done with the aloe vera. This is still a video about, why, I cut my dreads off. I'm gonna explain that to you all. But for now, I'm looking for my cheesecloth. What I'm doing right now is I'm cutting up the aloe vera and I'm gonna blend it up in the blender. And then after that, I'm gonna use my cheesecloth and squeeze the gel out of it. Well, the juice out of the actual aloe vera. Now, if you don't use this method and you just put this stuff on your hair as is, it'll turn your hair white. So this is the reason why I'm using this particular method. So let me get a little bit more of this. And so they say this is an organic aloe vera plant because it has the 9 in front of it. The infamous 9 that everybody talks about, where they say, if you don't have the 9 in front of your fruits and vegetables in the produce section, then it's not organic. Come on out, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? This sticker is what they talking about. Check it. Look, here it is. 93064. Get out of here, man. It's crazy. So I got all my stuff cut up. Let me move this out of the way. Put this to the side. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? I cut my dreads. Hold on. Put this right here. Pop this up, and y'all can see right there. Bow. Top on it. It's gonna make some noise, so just give me a second. Yo, if you don't know already, I've been doing this for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can ask any of my family members, here go the cheesecloth. You can ask any of my family members, man. I've been doing this for a long time, man. You know what I mean? And it's like this is not my first time around the block. This is not my second time around the block. This is not my third time around the block. This is my 4th time around the block. You know what I'm saying? Technically, it's my 5th time, to be real with you. So the first time I had dreads is I went to this joint called New Tribe. For all the New Yorkers out there, I do see a dude that I believe that's from Jamaica Avenue. Yo, my man, I know you know about it on New Tribe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they still out there, because last time I went to the Ave, there was a barbershop on the side, and it didn't say New Tribe on it. You know what I'm saying? Now this I say beauty salon / barbershop. It was the New Tribe I'm talking about. It was more like geared towards natural hair, right? So in the 90s, you used to get your hair, twisted and all that stuff there. It was right in the front, not in the front of Gertz Mall, but it was kind of like a store that sat away from the Gertz Mall, even though it was inside. Like you could walk inside to get to New Tribe, right? And it was just the whole culture of Jamaica Avenue, like the whole thing of like going to Gertz Mall and going downstairs and getting your, all of let me put this closer. For all you people that live on, live in Jamaica, y'all know, you know what I'm saying, Jamaica Queens, y'all know what time it is, you know what I'm saying, and you lived in the 90s, it was just a whole culture, you know what I'm saying, you used to go downstairs, you used to get your pictures and all the rest of that stuff done, it wasn't nothing like it when you could, they had it where you could, I thought I was Billy Badass, you know what I'm saying, you can get a picture where it was like a twin of you. I got that. It pissed me off because I got all those pictures done, and I was going back to North Carolina. I was like, yo, I'm gonna stun on these joints because nobody don't have these type of pictures, And a female joint, I ain't gonna even lie, a female joint I was tapping up in Long Island stole my pictures. Till this day, Nikki, can I get my pictures back, please? That's my word. I know you don't live in New York anymore. You live like in Mississippi. I talked to you in like 2000 or something, and I was trying to get my pictures back then. Could you give me back my pictures, please? I know you probably married. You said you had a baby daddy or something like that. Can I get my pictures back, please? Come on, we was 19 years old. You still holding grudges? Cause I ain't. We ain't gonna go there. But it was a reason why she took my pictures, and it is what it is. And I said her name, so I don't want to say nothing, embarrass her, no shit like that. But anyway, the pictures, you know, the Gertz Mall, and then you went to New Tribe and you got your joint twisted up, and they twisted my hair up for the first time with that black gel. I hated it, right? I went home and I washed that shit out. But it was the whole vibe at that point in time. Jamaica Avenue, you could walk around with 40-ounce bottle beers. You ain't had no cops out there like it was before, like now and shit. You know, where Gold's Gym, Old Navy, and that movie theater is. You know, where the dollar vans, which is probably about $2.50. I don't even know why they call themselves dollar van anymore. Well, where the dollar vans is at on the side of Parsons, where you catch the E train and the J train. That wasn't nothing but a parking lot, an old parking lot. That's it. And then they redid that joint. I think it was the early 2000s, something like that. And we saw it coming. Gentrification was coming, you know what I'm saying? And that's when they built the light rail up the street, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, man, that was the first time. The second time is when, you know what I'm saying? I caught knowledge of self. You know, I was dealing with the 5% Nation. I was dealing with Rastafarianism. And I learned, you know, through Rastafarianism, you know, the true identity of, you know, the Naughty Dreads. You know what I'm saying? I was reading about the first man that started the Rastafarian community, you know, and how they had a community in Jamaica, and the people looked down on them, the ones, you know, the regular, I guess the medium class, middle class people, and they used to cut, you know, they used to beat up the dreadlock, the Nazi dread, the Rastafarian, and put him in in hospital, in the jails. The police used to do that, and then they cut off his dreads and all of that. And then I read about the Mau Mau tribe and how the Mau Mau tribe chased the British out of Congo, and, you know, while in the process of, you know, rebelling, because these people, these men, they went into the bushes, they hid in the bushes, and they came out, you know what I'm saying, ferocious, eyes as flame as fire, and these long locks, these Nazi locks, and the British feared these men when they were coming out of the jungles. They dreaded seeing them with their locks. Thus the term came, dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? The 5% was talking about, you know, the information and all the rest of that, and I read that, and then I cut my hair after that because of the fact that I joined this organization called the Nubian Nation, Moors and all that shit, and they were talking about how Dr. Malachi York didn't like funky dreads. So then I grew my hair back after I left that organization, and I got fashion locks, you know what I'm saying? And that was basically the second time I got fashion locks, because the first time was in the New Tribe joint, right? And then, you know, I started getting different hairstyles. You remember when Busta Rhymes had his shit, you know what I'm saying, with that Khalees video, Busta, what it is right now, you know what I'm saying? He had his joint all braided up. I used to get my joints like that, right? And then last but not least, the fourth time, this would be the fifth. The first time I don't really count, so I'll say the third time. The first time is I got my joint in New Tribe done, right? And I washed it out like 3 days later because I didn't like it. I ain't like nobody putting no gel in my hair and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through all of the motions as far as dealing with trying to lock my hair up, whether it was beeswax, whether it was putting honey in your hair, whether it was putting lemon in your hair, whether it was like staying under the sun, putting all types of chemicals and all the rest of that stuff, and it never locked. Until the last but not least this time, you know what I'm saying, coming up this third time, or rather should I say the fourth time, is what y'all saw, you know, when I cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? Prior to that, I went straight freeform. It was a spiritual journey, and I loved it to death. And I worshipped my hair because it was crazy. Like in the very beginning, it used to stand on top of my head, and everybody used to marvel over it, right? My hair didn't start dropping until about 2-3 years later, because that's just how thick it was, right? Freeform, never touched it. And then after that, I moved to Atlanta, and a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened. You know what I'm saying? The mother of my children died, and they had to revive her. It took them 30-45 minutes to do it. You understand? And they put her under a self-induced coma, you know what I'm saying, for a whole week. I had to go there every damn day and see her half dead. You know what I'm saying? Not blinking her eye, not in a vegetative state. The only thing that was alive in her heart at that time was her heart. And then I had to deal with the seriousness of homelessness in Atlanta. I had to deal with the seriousness of the ignorance in Atlanta, where in the surrounding, the metro area, where black people were killing black people back to back every day. And I'm not trying to be funny, it's just the truth. And it just hurt me. And then, I had to heal. I moved back to Charlotte and things got better. But a little, it was still that residue of Atlanta that was just killing me. We went through so much within that 2.5 years, and I had to do it. I had to cut all off, everything. I cut family members off. I cut friends off. I even slipped back into a state where I was an alcoholic for a period of time. And I had to do what I had to do. I had to go into, and that's another story. I had to go on my detox for 60 days. I had to do a lot of things, and I have a lot of more changing to do. But the last thing that I had to change, as they call it, the nail in the coffin, was to dead the past. And those dreads were my past because they had so much pain. And I know y'all don't believe in spirituality, and I know some of you all don't deal with voodooism and all the rest of that stuff, and African culture and all the rest of that, wrapped into one, Rastafarianism and all the rest of that. But I do. And I knew I had to cut it. And now this is the resurrection. This is the beginning of a new stage, and hopefully I will not, or rather I refuse to go through all of the bullshit that I went through in the past. So I had to leave the past in the past. And some of y'all are talking about those Dreadlocks was banging. Wait until you see mine now. Wait until you see these. Because there's not going to be no stress involved. It's not going to be any pain involved. There's not going to be any suffering involved. It's not going to be no alcoholism involved in it. There's not going to be no near-death experiences involved in it. And some of you all may say, well, can you read the future, Langston? No, I can't. But the best thing I can do is make sure that it doesn't happen to me, to avoid all negative circumstances as well as people. And to a certain extent, you all know, some of you all know, and I'm not pointing the finger at particular people that I had to let go, or rather had to let go of me. But I can tell you, at the end of the day, I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that I let some of these people go, and I'm glad that some people let go of me. I'm glad of that. Because of the fact that we wasn't meant to be for the amount of time that we was around each other. It's obvious because of the fact that it ended. And I know some people are going to say, well, you talking about me. No, I'm just saying, I'm speaking in general. I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings, and I don't want nobody to hurt mine. I'm not here to hurt me, myself, or others. I've done enough of that throughout all my years, and I had to suffer for that. And now I'm not going to suffer anymore. Now I'm going to do things the right way. And now I'm going to treat my hair the way that I originally started treating it. I love my hair. I wash my hair at least once a week. The only thing I put in my hair throughout all these years was nothing. And I think that nothingness kind of crept up on me because my roots started breaking off. It was the stress. It was the lack of nutrients. Yeah, I was drinking water. I was doing certain things, but I also was poisoning my body. I was drinking alcohol. I had negative thoughts. I resorted to eating cheese pizzas, all types of shit. And yeah, true indeed, I showed you my body. I said, hey, listen, y'all got to mistake it. I've been fit this whole time, yeah, but I got a lot of improving to do. Lot. So, let's do this libation with this aloe vera gel. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cheesecloth, and we're gonna go outside, and we're gonna put this on my hair, man. I just came back from the beach. I'm leaving the salt water in my hair, dried it out, but my scalp is very much oily. And some people may say, well, why don't you just wash it out? Why? It's salt water. My hair is clean. I washed it before I even went to the beach. My hair is clean. I was in salt water. So let's go. So let me get a bowl. Hold on. So for those that don't know, I call my hair dreadlocks because I deal with the Mau Mau tribe and with the British call these people, when they seen these people came out of the jungle, rushed out of the jungle, they dreaded seeing those people with locks. Thus the term is called dreadlocks. So for all you middle class dumb motherfuckers that be like, I don't want to call my hair dreads because you shouldn't dread seeing my hair. That's not what the white man says. See, y'all didn't live in the 90s like me when I couldn't get a job because I had the dreadlocks. Y'all don't got a history like me. So you can't cut your hair and grow it right back because you go through a phase in your life. Y'all ain't really dread. Y'all ain't really dread. Shout out to all my Floridians. My brother, I forgot his name. I think his name is 22 Carats. I'm sorry, man, if I butcher your name. This man was like, oh no. I was like, oh yes. Yes, I'm cutting it off, but I'm growing it back. Can't do without the locks, man. Come on. Y'all should know me better than that. Can't do without the locks. All right, let's take this outside, man. Let's take this outside. As you can see, they go to jail. That's enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it outside. Let's go. It's a beautiful neighbor in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor. All right, so I got my gel right here. My liquid, aloe vera liquid. Y'all seen the method. No chemicals or nothing like that. I forgot to show y'all what I put in my hair now. So taking heed, this is a mixture. So this is like, this is the Jamaican black castor oil, 100% natural, straight from Jamaica, so that they say. I use the extra dark Jamaican black castor oil, but this is a mixture. So this is not just Jamaican black castor oil. This also has lemongrass in it. Now this is my mixture, I did it. It has lemongrass in it, it has tea tree oil, lavender, and what else? I think that's about it. Tea tree oil, lavender, peppermint, and lemongrass. And it has the black castor oil in it. And this mixture helps me out. You understand? What happened is that I had a lot of pullage right here. So as you can see, I pushed my hairline back, but it hasn't drastically been pushed back. My forehead has always been kind of big, but not to the point where I'm looking like Rihanna, you understand? But for the most part, it's always been kind of big, but actually I would have my hair and I would pull it back like this. So, I lost a little bit of my, hairline right here. So I put it around here, and in the middle, the crown of my head right here. I've always had that spot like right here as I used to wear waves. So my hair would swivel like that. For all of those that's wavy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all know the crown right here. So actually my hair got kind of thin. In all actuality, I'm kind of like somewhat of a mutt. So like here on the sides right here, this is all, as you can see, it's knotting up a little bit. As you can see, it doesn't take no time for my hair to knot up. But anyway, this is like the kingly, some may call nappy, right? The size. But this right here, this is real curly. As you can see, it is real wavy. And right here in the middle part, it looks like, straight up, it looks like I'm kind of like, my hair is like not, it's kind of like going bald. It's not going bald. It's always been that way. I've always had that fine, so-called fine, wavy hair on the top, this middle strip right here. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of it is kind of like thick. You understand? So I put my Jamaican castor oil like right here, and in the middle right here. I put it all over my hair, but I emphasize like right here and right here. You understand? So my hair could get, thicker. So this is what I'm into, like really, really repairing my damaged hair because of the fact that I've taken it through so many changes. You understand? The internal follicle, you see what I'm saying? And then the external, which you see, as far as dealing with my hair. So let's go ahead, perform the libation. I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna put this microphone down. You might not be able to hear me. I may scream like a BI, you know what I'm saying? Because it is kind of cold. I didn't put it in the refrigerator, but it's still, kind of cold. I know the neighbors are gonna be like, yo, what's going on or whatever. I'm pretty sure that they
overhear me. You know, the house is kind of, it's not hollow, but you can hear, if you're up close, you can hear, you know, certain things that I say. So they should already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? I've done videos in the car, I've done videos in the house, I've done videos in the backyard, I've done videos in the front yard. They should know what time it is. I'm all about Africa, the spirit of Africa. I'm all about my culture, my African culture, and it's just that plain and simple. Let's go. Shit. Damn. That's the first time I ever dropped this stuff. And I just got finished washing this car. Because the camera's sitting on top of the car. Get all of it in there. As you can see, look, see the mud in me? So my hair has been, you know, thickening at the root. And yeah, man, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Give me about, probably about 3 months. And you'll start to see a change in the growth of my hair, you understand? And you'll see my hair, you know, locking and everything. I'm glad that y'all are, you know, like going through this growth period with me, you understand? So you're gonna see the process, you know, you're gonna see it being done the right way, the naughty way, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the only thing I'm putting in my hair is this right here, the castor oil. I'm doing the aloe vera gel, probably about once a week. Hold on, let me show you all what else I'm putting in my hair too. I could go around, spin around and get this real quick. For those that don't do it, I'm telling you, you gotta do this rinse. You gotta do this rinse. You gotta do this rinse and let it stay in your hair when you do it. Boom. That's that rosemary right there. I got 2 of these. I got some of the leaves that's in the refrigerator right now. I'm about to boil up. I'm about to boil up. And I'm gonna boil it, let it sit in the water and extract all that rosemary out of it. I put some thyme in there too. Thyme, Thyme. And I'm gonna let it sit overnight. You understand? Like hibiscus when you make sorrel. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna pour that joint in my hair. I'm gonna sit out in the sun, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna make it do what it do. Rosemary is the best kept secret. I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Rosemary, regardless of whether you got a perm, regardless of whether you got dreads, braids, or whatever, rosemary is the key. So I hope you all learned something. And for those that think, oh, he cut off his dreads. No, I'm growing them back. We just went through the libation period. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the infant stage, and this is the best stage. This is when I embrace them the most. You understand? When they drop, you'll see if you have dreads when they drop, ain't nothing much you could do with them. You see what I'm saying? They start to look like everybody else's. This is the reason why a lot of people are going with the freeform, because freeform, everybody's hair look different. You understand? So when I had my dreads, when they were down to here, I got a lot of positive responses, but I got negative too. So if you're doing freeform, taking heed, take the good and the bad. You understand? Stick your head up, wear that crown like you supposed to, be the god and the goddess that you are. You see what I'm saying? And everything will work out for you, man. Love who you are, who you made yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? And reclaim that throne. And I don't mean throne as in toilet, but those that know what throne really means. I'm talking about that throne that we used to sit on. You understand? And this is just me getting back to my culture, because I strayed away. And I'm gonna go back to my old ways because those old ways worked for me. When I started dipping and diving into being more assimilated into society is when I started to fall. And I'm not lying. I chased after that Atlanta vibe, and look what I got. I got pain, death, suffering, and I had to come back home. At least my home for now, which is Charlotte, and everything turned around. New set of dreads, new attitude, new heart, new mind, new spirit. My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, share, and definitely take this journey with me. Spiritual, mental, and a physical journey. Peace.